guys, welcome back to episode 2 of the Chaotic Kittens Club.
Yeah.
We have two chaotic oh my god, two chaotic kittens joining us.
Yeah.
Who are they, Susie?
So that, what?
Who are they?
This is Yogg-Sothoth. Oh my god, she's a menace. And the other one was Molecule. And they have now gone.
I love them so much.
They've gone.
I love them so much.
Yeah.
But what we are going to cover, we're going to cover mental health,
Imposter syndrome.
Yes. And
what we do to help ourselves.
yeah.
What's out there for support and how normalizing it. Yeah. Because people don't really talk about mental health, and they don't talk about how tricky it can be when you are meant to be on and like yay all the time, and actually you want to dig yourself a grave and crawl into it and just fester in there for 6 months. So,
yes.
Yeah. So we'll just go right into it, shall we, people? Casey, how's your mental health?
Shit.
Yeah?
The bane of my life. Yeah. I mean, this podcast has been massively delayed, mostly because of my mental health. I was in a hole most of August. Yeah, it's been a roller coaster. It has. It's getting better, slowly. But, yeah, it's hard. It's hard. It's very, very hard. It's hard, like, starting a business and, like, the self-belief that you have to like, make it and keep pushing and like keep at it is really hard, and it's very, very easy to like just feel really down on yourself, like especially with like social media and things like that, like constantly comparing yourself to other people and like other people's work. That has a massively negative impact. And yeah, I've struggled with my mental health my whole life, really. I don't remember ever not struggling with it. Yeah.
How are you feeling now?
What about you?
How are you feeling now?
Yeah, okay. I'm getting there slowly. I can't say like, yeah, I'm great. You know, sometimes I wonder if I'll ever really be great. You know, I just think it's going to be something that I always have to deal with. I'd like to think that like the support that I'm starting to get, and like now being like kind of diagnosed with some things, will help me get the support. But I also don't hold out much hope for that, and I just like, because I know from past experience that it doesn't always just miraculously work, and that it's just something that I will have to be aware of for the rest of my life, and like something that I will have to make a conscious effort to like notice and kind of recognise things. Like, I don't think it's something that's ever just going to go away for me. It's just about learning to try and manage it and, like, try and make the kind of low moments last a little bit less each time.
Yeah. I think that's a really positive.
You know, and like anyone that talks to me knows I am a withdrawer. I'm very much like, if I'm not okay, I will just like back away. I won't message. Like, there's probably a lot of people that have like noticed like the last sort of month I haven't really been on socials and things like that. Like, I've had to sort of come away from everything because I will just hibernate when I'm not okay.
That reminds me of a book that I've just ordered, by the way, and it's a Japanese one, but obviously not in Japanese because I can't speak other languages. I can barely do English. But it was recommended to me by my niece, and she said, "What was it by my niece?" I think so. And it is "We Will Prescribe You Cats," and it's about a therapy that you are given a cat to help with mental health. It's quite cozy, it's quite nice apparently, so I will let you know what it's like.
I love that idea.
Yeah, I know. I mean, if only could happen in real life. I tell you what, here you go. There you go.
Have a cat.
Have a cat. You get a cat. You get a cat. Yeah.
Everybody gets a cat.
Everyone gets a cat. Yeah. Look how grumpy that cat looks, by the way. Yes. I know. That's Molecule.
Just love animals in general.
Not in my house, you don't. Trust me.
I can't wait to come up and meet all your animals. I'm so excited to see all the animals.
It's like a zoo. Just honestly, I wouldn't even notice if a goat turned up. There you go. Just bring it in. Chuck it in the garden. You'll be all right. I'm really pleased that you're getting the support that you need. And yes, you do withdraw. But those that get you know that happens. And we don't feel offended. And we don't judge you, and we certainly don't think any less of you. And I know that you personally sit there and go, oh my God, everyone's going to hate me. Whereas we don't. So I hope you realise that. Lily!
Okay.
For anyone who
Lily's at the mic. Lily wants to talk on the pod.
For anyone listening,
Hey.
we're just showing a cacophony of animals, just lots of them. Oh, did I tell you about my new skull? I got a new.
You did.
Oh, I did. I got a new skull. Yeah, I love skulls.
Susie collects bones.
Yes, I like my bones, but this one was still a bit fleshy. Yeah, and then the dog got hold of it, and it was just a whole shit show.
How's the dead badger?
Still dead. Still in a bag. It is mostly just bones, so we're all good. Oh my God, you've got claws. Yeah, so we're getting there. I think by mid-October, I'll be able to create it into some kind of art. So, yeah, be good.
Okay, amazing. I look forward to that.
I love a bit of bones. I love bones. Yeah, I have an obsession with bones and skeletons, and yeah, I have a dead badger in a bag. I did not kill the badger. The badger was dead already. Just for reference, I didn't just catch a badger and put it in a bag. It was dead already. And it was actually the day I qualified, so it was February the 6th. It was the final day of my tour. I was driving home.
That was my gift.
Yeah, driving home, and I got a message from my youngest going, "There's a dead thing, and it's dead, and it's just here." And I was like, "Pick it up." She's like, "I can't pick it up. What am I going to pick it up with?" I was like, "Get a poo bag." She was like, "I can't, it's big." And I was like, "Give me a minute." Dashed home, stopped the car, ran into the house. It was like, people were in the house and were like, "Hi." And I was like, "Nope, can't stop." Picked up a bin bag, ran back up the road to meet her, and just picked this whole thing up in a bin bag and sent Lola. If you've got roadkill, guys, I'm your girl.
Fantastic highlight.
Yeah, I'm your girl for roadkill.
That's it, just call me.
Yeah, just don't call like anyone at the side of the road. Don't call the council. Just call me. I'll be there within 7 hours. I'm faster than the 80.
She'll come and get it.
Yes. So
that brings me nicely on to how's your mental health, Susie?
Slightly unhinged. Yeah. My mental health goes. So my mental health very much relies on my own expectations of myself. My own expectations of myself are very, very high. Oh, my bingo wing was flapping right there. My expectations of other people are on the floor. So I only judge myself super harshly and have high expectations of myself. So nobody else. Yeah, it's up and down, up and down. I mean, there's some days that I want to yeet myself off a bridge, but I'm aware that who's going to feed the grown-ass adults in my house otherwise if I go. But on some days it's okay. I have to say, doing this job has saved me a lot, which I know that sounds really corny and really cheesy, but I'm talking to people every day. I am meeting new people. I'm having to really push myself because I really struggle with like general small talk and chit chat, and I'm fortunate enough that I meet a lot of people who, sorry, one of the cats is just chirping like a bird in the background here. If you can hear it, I'm really sorry.
Is that a cat?
Yeah.
I can hear it. It doesn't sound like a cat.
Yeah. That's the mum of the kittens just shouting at the kittens. Yeah.
Aww.
Yeah. She's like, "Come back up here, please. Stop being down there beside the door." Yeah. I hate myself a lot. And I make jokes about it frequently. My anxiety is sky high quite a lot of the time. I make really dark humour jokes because it deflects from how I actually feel. But yeah, I struggle a lot. But I enjoy making others feel good, which is a really good way, again.
And you're very good at that.
Well, sometimes. Sometimes I make people feel ass. Not my ass, but like ass. I don't make people feel my ass. Oh my God, you'd be searching for ages. It's pretty much a straight flat line from like my shoulder blades to the back of my knees. But yeah, I just like making jokes about it because then it deflects and it means that I don't have to think about it as much. But when I get silence and peace, that's when the self-hatred walks in, like me walking into a party. Boom! I'm here! Like Beetlejuice walking in, like that. Tread. Woo! Yeah. Say it 3 times and it just appears. I also judge myself. See, this is the thing. I use humor to get out of talking about my actual feelings. Whether I'm funny or not, it
Same.
doesn't make a difference. I'll still use it. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, if I do a bad set or if I'm not happy, like I did a set at the weekend and I was doing a polygel infill. Now I don't use polygel. I used it on my nails because doing my nails can take as long as I need it to take, and it was on fresh, clean nails.
Hmm.
This was an infill, and I made mistakes. I made silly mistakes. And night night, night night. Oh my god! Reference. I say night night when people sneeze. It's a habit now because my son,
I
when he
forgot that you
started,
did that.
yeah,
Forgot that.
my son started a new school when he was in like fifth year. I don't know what that is in England because you lot have got weird school stuff. So he was like, I don't know, 16, started a new school, and on the first day or so, the class was silent, and in this class, this girl sneezed, and Jack, who's my eldest grown ass adult, he just turned around and went night night really loudly in a silent classroom. So obviously, just completely like put himself out there as being a complete weirdo, but he didn't even think about it. And so now, just to really emphasize the trauma for him, we always say night night, and it's a habit now. It's been going on for like eight
It's
years.
just become a family catchphrase.
So it's yeah, it was like eight
I
years
love
ago or
that.
something. So yeah, it is now.
Wow.
I know because he is an old bitch. Yeah, it's So I say night night. If you sneeze, you'll hear me say night night. I'm very sorry. Yeah, I had the polygel set that I did was chunky and it was lumpy and it wasn't perfect, and I just felt like I'd been there for about 47 hours. It wasn't doing the things that I wanted it to do. The girl, like, she knew that I was trialing things and I was practicing and this was new for me, so I just wanted to try it out. But she knew I was disappointed. Lovely, lovely girl. Honestly, that entire family are the most beautiful humans ever. I cannot emphasize that. But as soon as she left, I just took to my bed. I took to my bed. What is this? I'm a Victorian lady. But I went off to bed and just hid under the duvet because I was so upset and I just hated myself for the rest of the day and berated myself completely. I would never speak to anyone the way I speak to myself.
Hmm.
And that sent me down a
Yeah.
hole, a complete hole. So again, like you, I've never not known what it's like to live without mental health issues. And
Yeah.
sometimes I get a fleeting up, and quite often it's a fleeting very much down. And the way that I kind of
Yeah.
cope is to, well, I mean, the way that I cope is to eat food, because that, if I'm full of food, then I can't feel any emotions because the only feeling I can feel is full. Or buy myself some nice new shiny things, which leads me to having a massive collection of nail
Treasure trove.
polishes and stuff. So yeah, and yeah, so there's that. But yeah, so yeah, life is fucking hard sometimes. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, I feel like this is a hard enough journey to navigate if you don't have mental health problems.
Mm.
If you add that on top, it's just because it's so hard. Like, it is not as simple as just like picking up a brush and like being good at it. I mean, if that is how it happened for you, then bow down. But in my experience, it takes a lot of failure to get good at this. And that is something that I can really struggle with because I get in my own head a lot. And like you, I hold myself to like a ridiculous standard. But like anybody else, like the polygel infill the other day when like you was like really just hating on yourself, and I'm like, yeah, but this is a new technique and it's a new product and you got to give yourself a break. You're learning and stuff like that. And like any time like I see anything like that where like work's not perfect, I don't look at other people and go, oh, you're rubbish. You're never going to be good at this. You should just give up.
Never.
You're pathetic. You're like, never. I would never, ever, ever dream of doing that to anybody else. Like, I try hard to like encourage and motivate and like pick other people up, but myself, oh my God, like I'd probably be in prison if I spoke to other people the way that if I treated other people the way that I treat myself. I would be in serious trouble. But like with myself, if it isn't like perfect, I'm just like I might as well give up.
Yeah,
Like the imposter syndrome is like massive
yeah.
with nails, with nail art, with getting clients, with charging.
Oh
You
my
know,
God,
I
charging
like
money.
the amount of times I just think, oh my God, I can't charge people that. I'm not worth that. Or like I just tear myself down.
Hmm.
I'm just constantly like feeling negative towards myself. I could produce an incredible and like sometimes it will take me like there's sets that maybe I did like 2 months ago that like I hated myself for,
Yeah,
and then like a couple of months later I like look at them and I'm like, oh, actually they're quite nice.
yeah. Because you're
But
looking
like
at them
at the
with fresh
time, I like
eyes.
beat myself up over them. Yeah, yeah, massively. And yeah, and then obviously you go on social media and everyone's sharing like all the highlights of their life and their clients, and you know everybody's really good at nail art and nobody's showing how many times they had to wipe the nail off before they got it right, or you know you don't know how, you know, you could be looking at an account and comparing yourself to someone who's been doing it for 15 years. Like
Exactly.
obviously they're better than you, of course they're better than you, like
Hmm.
they've got 15 years of perfecting their craft. But it's very hard sometimes to remind yourself of that.
Yeah, very, very hard.
And again, that is why I feel like having like industry friends is so important.
Yeah,
Having other people around you and that will lift you up and like can kind of cheer you on when you need it is like invaluable in this, well, just in life I suppose in general. But that's just something I've never had. Like I don't have lasting friendships in my life. Like I don't have a group of people that like I've been friends with since school or anything, you know.
yeah.
My mental health has been way too up and down. I've pushed way too many people away in my life, you know, and people just get sick of you cancelling plans or being a negative Nelly all the time. Yeah, having found people like along this journey has been life changing.
Yeah. So, sorry, my Google just went off and started talking for no bad reason. What the hell?
Hello,
Um,
good evening.
I know. She was like, something went wrong. Try again in a few seconds. I'm like, I didn't try anything in the first place. No, I completely like having people in the industry to be able to share like
Hmm.
the fact that not everything is perfect because you go on Instagram and
Hmm.
literally everyone just posts like the perfect things. And I remember when I started, I was so embarrassed to post like my fake hand, like my Franken hand that I used to call it. And I was so embarrassed to post that and like my sets. And I just thought, well, I'm going to have to do it. I need to do it because it's more of a
Hmm.
documentation for me than for anybody
Hmm.
else. And I've kept them up as
Yeah.
well. I want to be able to look back. I'm not deleting these things. I'll sometimes remove things
Hmm.
from the grid that aren't necessarily essential, but like I keep all these things up because I want to be able to look back and be like, I want to retry that art style or
Yeah.
like or just look at going like on a bad day, just look and go, right, okay, I've managed to
Hmm.
progress in this. And I think that's really important is to know that not everything is perfect. People will post perfect pictures,
Hmm.
but that takes me on to my pet peeve actually. I'll keep that for later. I'll just park that. I'll forget it, but I'll park it. But yeah, it's not everyone, not every set you do will be perfect. Not every set will be your favorite. Yeah, like what I do
Hmm.
is I find I post everything on my stories, but a lot of the time I'll only post like I forget to post on the main grid to be perfectly fair. But I'll only post the ones of the stuff that I kind of want to do more of on the grid. So like
Yes.
things that
Yeah,
I
yeah.
actually
You want
want.
to attract the right kind of, you know, you want to find your
Yeah.
perfect
But I
clients.
think
Yeah.
when I first started, I didn't realize that, and I thought everyone was just posting everything that they do is like on the grid, and that it would be so perfect, and like everything that they did
Hmm.
was so perfect. When actually, in reality, most people just post maybe one out of every six sets that they do on the grid because they just
Yeah.
there isn't the
Yeah.
space and the time in the day to do that. So it's
Hmm.
yeah, that was a big wake up call for me because I genuinely thought everyone just posted everything and that I was useless because some of my things were lumpy or they weren't perfect or like a line was
Hmm.
wrong. So yeah, That I think that was a big mindset change for me personally to do with Instagram.
Yes. Yeah, I often find like when I am feeling really down, I have to come away from social media.
Yeah.
Like I have to just leave my phone in another room because like I feel like social media is like the best and the worst thing to have happened to us. Like it's great in terms of like connecting with other people, and you know, I learned so many different like nail art techniques, and you know, just seeing how other people do things is like fantastic. But then I think when you're not in like the best place mentally, it can very quickly snowball into comparing yourself and expecting that level of things from yourself all the time.
Yeah, 100%. And not everything is like that
Yeah.
all the time. Definitely not. And that kind of, it
No,
reaches,
no, life is not like that.
exactly, but it does fuel the imposter syndrome as well. Because you're looking at
Yes.
things.
Oh, massively,
Yeah.
massively. Yeah. I mean, even like with this podcast, like the amount, like we've had massive imposter syndrome over doing
You,
a podcast. You know, it took us a lot of like toing and froing and like joking about it and like talking about like we wish we could do it but we can't do it, and you know, just that constant feeling of I have to be X, Y, and Z before I can do this, rather than just thinking, you know what, I want to do this, I'm gonna do it, like I'm just gonna put it out there, it's gonna be rough, you know, like it won't be perfect, but you can grow. Because I think like even if we waited 2 years to do a podcast, like it wouldn't just suddenly be perfect from day one. We'd still be starting from not really knowing what we're doing, not having all the right equipment, not, you know, having a jingle and graphics and all of that sort of
if
stuff.
anyone wants to make us a jingle, just let us know.
Yeah, yeah. If anyone knows how to do that, then please, because at the minute it's just going to be like a ding 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 or something like
Us
that.
cackling for like 30 seconds
But
straight.
yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. I like that. I'll download it from our voice messages.
Those voice messages will never see the light of day.
But I just think by like those thought processes and stuff, they just hold you back. They just mean that like you're just delaying the inevitable. Lily up
Just
here
Lily.
behind me, like what is she doing? What is she doing?
She's
Such a
looking
tart.
like there's a camera. I
Such a
need to be
tart.
on
She's
it.
like, I must be involved in this.
I was a good girl. Yes, you are. Who's a good girl? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I just want to snuggle her.
She
Oh,
is very cute. I am
adorable.
very biased, but she is very cute. But yeah, like it, and it's a bit like even like I just feel like you just end up putting things off when you don't need to, because you're just in your head about things when you place these unrealistic expectations on yourself.
Yeah, moment of truth for everybody. You will never be fully ready for anything that you do in your life. Ever.
That's
So
very true.
fuck it and go for it. That's don't,
Yeah.
but like, yeah, just say fuck it and go for it. You may as well. The worst thing that can happen is actually the worst thing that can happen is that you don't try. There.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
Absolutely.
just go for it. If it's a bit shit, tweak some things, make it better. If it's good, keep that. Just always
Yeah.
evolve, adapt, and learn. Ooh, evolve, adapt, and learn.
Great advice. Great advice. I'm gonna get
Goosebumps
that on a
coming here.
t-shirt.
Yeah. Evolve, adapt, and learn.
What what would be your like top piece of advice for someone who is like really struggling at the moment and is like being really hard on themselves?
See, if I say this though, you're just going to use it on me.
No, I won't. I won't. I won't. No judgment.
What is the
Because
top?
we've already covered the fact that we have to that we're, you know, just mean to ourselves.
Yeah, 100%. My best piece of advice is tiny baby steps. It doesn't matter how small the thing is that you're going to do. Like if you need to climb a mountain, you're not going to do a BFG and just leap up the mountain, are you? Take the first step out your house.
I like that.
Just
That's brilliant.
all you have to do is take one step out your house. You can go back in straight away and cry. That's okay. But just do the one step first. So if you want to try a nail art thing, put a base coat down on a tester thing. Leave it. Walk away. Just be like, I hate that. I don't even want to look at it. I don't want to touch it. That's okay. But you've done the base coat. And I know if you've done the base coat, you'll probably want to put at least something that's going to make it not sticky on top of that as well, because like you don't want sticky stuff. So, well, you know what I mean.
Yeah. No, I think that's really important. Like just small steps.
Yeah, always. And it's okay to take steps
Don't put
backwards.
too much pressure on yourself and expect like, yeah, because I'm the sort of person where like, say I'll go, right, I want to do a full set of nails with like wacky art. That's what I want to practice today. And if I don't achieve the whole thing, it's a whole failure. Whereas if I just go, okay, I'm going to do one nail today, but then I manage to do 5, brilliant.
Amazing.
But if I set out to do 5 and I only manage to do 1, then I'll beat myself up for that all day. So it's best to just say, I'm just going to do 1.
Yeah. It's also
Everything else is a bonus.
yeah, it's absolutely also okay to take a backward step and reevaluate, change your mind, and go in a different direction. Like, because a backward step doesn't mean that you're regressing or like not learning things. It means that you're like, oh, this hasn't worked the first time. I'm just going to take a step back and I'm going to change direction. Also, absolutely okay. And it's always okay to change your mind. Always.
I love that.
There you go. Truth
Very wise.
All right. See, that's what getting old does to you.
You're not old. Stop saying old.
I don't mind being old. Like, yeah, sometimes I'd quite like to be like 20 again, but only with my brain that I've got now. I mean, my brain hates me, but then I wouldn't be as much of a dick as I was at 20. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, so I've got to the stage that I don't mind the aging process. Like, I'm okay with it. I don't like the fact that my face seems to like fall down further. I don't like the fact that my skin falls down. No, but do you know what I mean? Like, it's not like it was when I was 20. But again, like, I'm okay with it. Like, I don't mind it. Yeah, I'm pretty chill about it. It's all right.
I love that.
I like being able to do different things and not, I don't care if people are judging me. Like, I do care, but I don't in another way. Whereas before I wouldn't have done the things. I would have just been like, oh my God, I'm going to be judged. I'm not going to do them. Now I'm like, oh, I'm going to be judged. It's going to feel like shit. I'll hate myself for a while, but I'm still going to do it. So, yeah. Yeah. Well,
Feel the fear and do it anyway.
exactly. What would be your bit of advice then?
What would be my bit of advice? That's a question. I wasn't ready for
You
that to
asked
come back
me.
at me.
I had to wing that. Just hold for our 10 hours later.
One would definitely be take a social media break if you're like feeling very down. And I would say like just don't compare yourself to anyone except yourself, like past self. Yeah, like if you're in that headspace, then look at like scroll back and have a look at like the first set of nails you ever did. You know, just go and compare your journey. Don't compare your journey to someone else's. Compare it to the previous you.
Yeah.
Because I feel like then you can see the progress. You know, whereas if you're comparing yourself to other people, you're not going to be able to see that. You're just going to constantly go, oh well, my line isn't as sharp as that, or you're never going to meet that expectation. Whereas if you go backwards and look, then you'll think, oh, you actually, you know, even if there's only one less lump in your nails this time compared to last time, you know, or
I'm just
it's
looking
a
for
great
something.
way.
I'm just looking for.
You're just like, yeah, I'm bored of this now,
No.
bye.
This relates to this. I have a jar that I've kept all of my old nail things that I did when I first started doing nails. So like really shitty ones. Like really shitty ones. But I've got a jar of like all these old like nail looks. You can't see. It doesn't matter. But like some of them are ass cheeks. Like proper ass cheeks. You can't see. But like they're really bad.
Yeah, I've got a little pot of mine as well. Yeah.
They've got like huge, a big pot full of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah. So there you go. That would be a great piece of advice. Don't throw away any nails that you do.
yeah, no, never. Like all the tester things.
Always keep them. Always keep them because there's something to look back on. And like, don't be afraid to like take photos of the bad stuff. And you know, record the journey. Don't just wait until your nails look amazing to start taking photos
Yeah,
of them, because then you're
100%.
not going to have anything to compare yourself to. Like, just take pictures, and even if you don't want to share them, even if they never see the light of day, just keep them for your own personal journey, so that you can look back and look at your progress.
Remember that your Instagram or your TikTok or your Facebook, um, or any of these, they're your personal journal. It's not necessarily for other people. Even if you'll use it for business eventually, it's yours, and that is for you to journal your life experience or your, like, whatever you have going on. That is
Yeah.
yours. And don't be
Yeah.
afraid to reach out socially, by the way. Most support I have ever had was because I was so petrified, but I posted on TikTok showing my face, and I hate showing my face on things, but here I am. Um, and I was just like, I find this really hard and I feel so awkward and I don't really know what to do about pricing, and I don't know what to do about, like, getting clients, and I don't know any of the stuff. And the amount of support I had from that, and consecutive videos that said, when I was talking about my first ever client coming in, and I was really nervous, like my first client that I'd never met before was coming in, and I was so nervous, and people genuinely, that's how I met this one here.
Yeah. That was the first video I ever saw of yours. Yeah, it was about your beginners prices,
Yeah.
and I was like, this bitch is gonna be my friend. I'm gonna hunt her down until she's my friend.
What a treat for Casey when she
Look at us
realizes
now.
another mentally ill person. Another mentally ill
Oh,
neurodivergent. Woo!
love it.
Honestly, we gather together like blooming lint on
Your
the whole
vibe
thing.
attracts your tribe.
Totally. But it's true. As soon as I put my face out there and asked for support and guidance and advice and help, it came flooding in, and I have met
Yeah.
some of the most supportive and helpful and kind people that you could ever imagine, just from doing that one petrifying step. And I was so scared. I, like, the whole time I
Yeah.
was sitting, and I was like, my hands were anxious, and like I do that when I'm really stressed, but like the whole video I was like
Yeah.
self-soothing and stuff. And yeah, that was hard. So don't be afraid to reach out. Don't be afraid to ask for support or ask for help, and just be like, listen guys, maybe I've done this nail art look, I don't really know how to do this technique, so I've tried, how would you do it? People are
Yeah.
inherently nice, and they are kind, and most people that I've met, or most people in our side of the internet of nail techs, they don't want to gatekeep.
Yeah.
They will
Yeah.
help, they will give you advice.
Yeah.
Like, even a lot of the brand people, like, you can contact them and just be like, how would I do this? And they will be so kind and help and give advice. And that's where the power lies for our sort of corner of the nail tech world,
Yeah.
is that
Absolutely.
there's so many people out there that are willing to be supportive and watch you grow and be the best version that you can. So yeah,
Yes.
reach out.
Yeah. Yeah. And I like, that's what I love about TikTok. I feel like people on TikTok like authenticity a lot.
Yes.
They like to see kind of like the rawness, and everything doesn't have to be like polished and perfect, and
Yeah.
it's okay to kind of show your struggles as well, which has been very refreshing.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. 100%. So our main takeaways from this is, yeah, it's okay. You can be a nail tech and have mental health issues. Yeah, it's going to be hard. Yeah, you're going to hate yourself sometimes, but reach out, ask for support, ask for advice, and ask for help, because even if you just message one of us, we'll be like, hey,
Yeah.
like,
Absolutely. Yeah.
seriously.
That's why we wanted to do this as well. Like, to build a community, and just let people know that it's okay not to be like perfect all of the time, and
What do you mean? I'm
cheerful
totally
and
perfect. Look at me.
amazing.
It's okay not to do
Yeah.
the perfect things all the time, and you will fuck up and you will make mistakes, but you will also learn so much from them.
Yeah, yeah. And I think this job can be like so good for people that, like, with mental health as well, because
Yeah.
like you say, like, you can work your hours to suit you, like, you can be your own boss, make your own decisions about like where you work, how you work, when you work.
Unless you're me, you
And
have no
like you
boundaries.
say, yeah, like you said as well, like it forces you to see other people and to talk and kind of socialize a bit still, and
Yeah.
it also gives you like a creative outlet, and it's one of those things that like you have to focus on it so your brain can't like go off. Well, it still does sometimes, but like it quietens your brain a lot more
Yeah.
than many other things.
I see nail art as art therapy. And even when
Yes,
I don't
at
have
a
clients in,
100%.
I will be painting, I will be doing something, I will be learning something new, I'll be doing a new technique.
Every time I message you, all I can hear in the background is beep, beep, beep of the
I'm in
lamp
hospital,
every
bro.
time. Like you're always practicing. And that's why you're so good though, because you're always practicing something new.
Oh, don't be nice to me. Yeah, you'd be more
So
with the
that
outcome of
brings
that.
us quite nicely to pet peeves and pet loves.
Oh, I remember my pet peeve because I've been keeping
You
it.
parked that
Yes,
earlier.
but I don't ever remember my parking. Yeah,
I know,
done.
yeah. Well done,
I'm
you.
really proud of myself, actually. Yeah. No, my can I go first?
Yes, go, go, go.
My pet peeves is people heavily editing their photos to go on Instagram. Now,
Yes, that is a brilliant one.
I'm going to have a rant.
Yes.
I'm going to have a rant.
Yeah, go for it. I did last time. Go for it.
So I am aware that people edit photos because I was a photographer with a specialization of working in Photoshop and doing photo editing for myself, my own work, other brands, companies, all of that jazz.
Mhm.
I'm really, really bloody good at it. It's not often I'll say that, but I'm really good at it. I can make skin look like skin, even if I can remove tattoos from people and make it still look like they have
Mhm.
skin. I can remove things, I can add things in. All of that jazz. On that note, there are apps, there's a fly going about and it's killing me. Oh my god. Anyway, on that note, there are apps that you can use that have like little blur things. And do you know what? Crack on if you're using Lightroom, if you're using the photo app on your phone or whatever. Change the brightness, change the exposure, change the contrast, change the highlights, shadows, all that jazz. That's fine. Cool. You're not removing the integrity of the photo. You're not
Mhm.
changing the main section of your photo. You are not altering
Mhm.
the look of it in a substantial manner. You are literally just changing light and shadow and the white balance and the black point. All that. Perfect. Grand. So
Mhm.
not coming after people for that because we've all gone, shit, that's too dark. I'll just pop up the exposure or something.
Yeah.
Crack
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
What I'm talking about is you get apps and stuff that people are using and actually, oh my god, so yeah, I'm just going to say it. So I got my edition of Scratch magazine through the post the other day,
Mhm.
because I subscribe to it because I am a nerd.
Okay.
And I love
Love
it.
that.
Yeah, I got a special offer. A nail order they got like 40% off it or something, so I just got it for
Mm.
the year. It was cheap. It was amazing. Their front cover image has the skin has been so badly edited that you can see it in because it's a really close up picture.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can see where what bits of the skin have been edited and what bits haven't. It's like you can
Oh.
see the lines on
Yeah.
stuff that it. So most people will look at that and be like, "That's a stunning picture," and I'm looking at it going, "Why can you see the
Yeah.
pixels?
You can see it all. Yeah.
Why is there such a definition?" So you can get the apps that blur or they remove. Like if you've made a mess of the cuticle, we all do it. Sometimes the
Mhm.
polish will go in and you've wiped it off and it's still got that stain of a colour, especially if it's black or red or something.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
maybe your client doesn't have the perfect cuticles. Maybe they chew them or pick them or do all these things. And I see people like editing that to make each finger look perfect and each cuticle look perfect. And I'm really sorry, there's a cat about to appear. Yeah. Hi, Flirpington the third. Hello.
Hi, Burpington. The third.
People that know Photoshop, don't go up to the mic. People that know Photoshop, people that have done this a long time, they can tell
Mhm.
really quickly. And I know it's just removing a scraggy cuticle, or I know it's just removing a
Mhm.
spill of something. But to me, that's not okay. If you're editing things out of the photo to make it look like you've done a perfect job, that's not
Yeah.
showing your skill level. And also,
Yeah.
it's not showing us as a standard that, yeah, some things aren't perfect and it still looks banging, but it's not absolutely like polished to, like, you're not going to win an award for it, but it still looks banging. And
Yeah.
that to me just removes, like, I wouldn't go to a tech that I saw doing that, because how do I know that their work's going to be like that?
Yeah. Yeah,
You
that's
know?
it. It needs to be an accurate representation of the work that you're producing.
Yeah.
Because otherwise clients are going to book in expecting something that you can't achieve.
Yeah. And people,
And
and they
also,
need to know.
it's one of those things as well that like makes it harder for beginners as well to
Yeah.
like,
And
you know,
also,
see the reality.
that's the equivalent of me taking a shot if I was doing a fashion shoot, or if I was doing a family shoot. If I was taking a shot of like a teenager and they've got spots, and editing out the spots without being asked to do so, that is wrong, because you're removing a part of that person that they maybe didn't want removed. So if somebody's got scars on their hand, or if somebody's got really picked cuticles, it's okay, because millions of people across the world have probably got that, because
Yeah.
they're anxious and they pick or they chew, or they've got a hard job, and I mean, my thumbs are wrecked at the moment because I keep getting contact dermatitis on my thumbs. If I was to take a photo with that, it's minging, but I'm not going to edit it to make it look better, because that isn't my thumbs, you know. And
Yeah.
this is just me, but as somebody who has done it for a job for so long, you can tell. I can spot it a mile off. I've shown you. You're like,
Yeah.
I've shown you, and you're like, oh my god, oh my god, and you would never have noticed it
Yeah.
before. Just to the general public, you don't. Yes, change the color, the brightness, the saturation, the vibrancy, whatever. Don't remove people's, or don't straighten out your cuticle line, or don't leave your stuff as is, because it's good enough as
Yeah.
is. You know.
Yeah.
Just be authentic, and don't try and edit out things
Yeah.
that you
Own the mistake.
Exactly.
That's it. Own the journey. Own the fact that, you know, you're a beginner, or you found something difficult, or, you know, it was really hot and the polish was like water, and just, you know, just own the reality of it, rather than, or just, if you're not happy with it, don't post the picture, you know,
have
rather
some
than,
professional integrity. And
yeah.
I know that sounds really harsh. Have some professional integrity.
No,
Don't,
I agree.
don't
Yeah.
post things that aren't a true representation of what
Yeah.
what you did, because what's the
Yeah.
point? Because then you're just going to lose clients that come along and expect something, and then they don't get that. So
Yeah.
you're going to be pissed.
Yeah, that's it.
You know?
It doesn't make sense, like business sense at all.
Exactly. Like, I'll post stuff that I'm not happy with,
Yeah.
but I'm just like, do you know what? I'll post stuff that I'm not happy with, but again, it's showing the progress, and it means that I'm staying true to my core values. I won't put it on the main grid,
Yes.
mind. I'll put it on stories, but not the main grid.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I love that. Brilliant. That is a good
Well,
pet peeve to have.
I am about to get cancelled, I think. Yeah.
I was cancelled last week.
So what's your
And I'm
pet
probably
peeve?
going to get cancelled. I'm probably going to get cancelled again now, because I didn't have one ready, but I have just thought of one.
Okay, go.
And it's going to be a really unpopular one again.
Go! I love this.
My pet peeve of the week is people that buy, or people that comment and recommend on people's posts that have asked, lamps from Temu, Shein, or yeah, that would be a big one for me. People that, you know, I'm part of some, you know, some pretty rocky Facebook groups of bad advice, but people that say, who can recommend the best lamp? And then people are like, you know, like the ones that don't even have a bottom, like let alone a reflective inside, like they don't even have a bottom, they're just a dome. Or, you know, just people who buy their lamps and electronic equipment from budget stores.
Like this one. But this one has a bottom, but my previous one didn't have a bottom.
Yeah, that's a much better one. I'm just gonna have to go and get my charger. One sec.
Oh, we've both disappeared. I really need a pee.
Hello.
I'm just dancing.
You've gone. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Right.
I've just danced back in the screen. I'm sure we can edit that.
Oh no, I'm gonna keep that in.
Oh my god, I've placed a cookie order today as well.
Yes.
Sorry, carry on.
That would be my pet peeve, because I understand why people want to save money. We all want to save money.
Yes.
But it is very irresponsible
Yes.
And especially if you're taking clients or doing anybody else's nails other than yourself, because if you want to take risks with your own health, that's your prerogative, but if you're doing it with other people's, then I think that's very irresponsible.
Yeah, agreed. Fully, 100% agreed. They need to be, look at the gels that you're using, look at what they recommend for
Yes.
lamps, go with what they're saying, because they're not in the business of selling lamps, they're in the business of selling gel polishes. Go
Yes.
with
Yeah, that's it. It would make far more sense for them to say, yeah, you can use any lamp.
Yeah,
Because then you'll buy their products. Like then you'll just go, oh, brilliant. Like they're actually turning customers away technically by saying, no, you can't use that lamp.
yeah, yeah.
But they're doing it for
Use,
safety reasons. And
use
like just
lamps.
even if you're not like, obviously it's recommended that you use the brand's lamp, but even if you're not, at least just make sure that your lamp is very good quality.
Yes, I was guilty
You know,
of that when I first
invest
started.
your lamp again. I'm sure we'll get into like equipment and building a kit and stuff at some point, but like your lamp is the most important bit of kit that you are going to own, so invest in that.
Yeah.
You know, you just make sure that you're investing your money in the right places and getting a very good quality lamp.
Yeah, I was guilty.
Don't be fooled, even if you've seen one on Shein that looks exactly the same, I can guarantee you it is not the same.
It's not the same.
Please don't waste your money.
Yeah. It's buy cheap, buy twice.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
genuinely was like, it can't be that much of a difference. When I first started, I was like, it can't be that bad. No, what a difference. When I started getting quality lamps, I was like, things are curing properly. Amazing. Like, it was such a big difference.
Definitely.
So, yeah.
Yes.
Just save it.
And in this case as well, buy cheap and end up possibly with a lifelong allergy.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
just not worth it, guys. It's not worth it.
I bought 3 lamps until my 4th one was the best one I've used, and I now have 2 of those lamps because I can't be without them.
You've got lamps coming out your ears.
I do have extra lamps for flash curing for doing things as well. So yeah, but I think that it's the most time efficient and it's most efficient for clients, because clients are like, and I'm like, no, just we're just doing advance, be coordinated, boom, done. But agreed on the lamps. So what about your pet love for the week?
Pet love. Okay. I haven't thought about this.
Neither have I. That's why I'm asking you.
My pet love. Okay, because I had this today. My pet love is clients who oil their cuticles.
Yeah. Oh, that.
Clients who come back and sit in that chair, and I just know that they've been looking after their nails, and I love them for it because it makes my job easier, faster, and just all round love those clients.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. Definitely.
More of those clients, please.
Yes. Oh my God.
Even if they don't buy their oil from me, as long as they use it, I don't care.
Exactly. Just smack the oil on and wear your gloves.
That's it. Yeah.
Wear your gloves for things.
Yes.
Don't
Yeah.
be
That's
gardening.
it. Clients who listen to my aftercare advice and don't, just wreck my work.
Do you tell them about aftercare, or do you have like a little email, or do you have a card that goes out afterwards?
I just tell them. Yeah, I do keep thinking about getting cards, but I haven't got round to it.
I'm thinking of doing an email push after they've been. So like after
would
their
be a good
appointment,
idea.
they get an email. But then I get some people who don't book in with their email. But I suppose I could ask people for their email.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm thinking about doing just mocking a wee quick one up on Canva and just popping it in as an after appointment email. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
Yeah.
What is your pet love?
I have absolutely no idea. My pet love is the fact that I've taken scissors to 90% of my brushes and now they're perfect. I like a really
Customizing your tools.
Yeah, I like a really, like, even brushes that are super fine. I like them just to be that little bit finer. A little bit. I like my brushes a certain way, and I found the most amazing brushes, but I have to trim every single one of my brushes that I get. Every single one. The only one I haven't had to trim is my double ender, and what is it? Build Me Up
That is a
Buttercup.
very
Yeah,
That is a very good one.
yeah, that's the only one I haven't had to cut. Every single other one I've trimmed.
Had to trim a little bit. Just a little haircut.
Yeah. So it's all, yeah, so my pet love is just saying it's okay if you need to customize your stuff. I customize things all the time and use them for what they're not meant to be used for, probably, but yeah.
Make it work for you.
And bags of sanitizer to refill my sanitizer as well. These are the things that I've loved.
Okay, I haven't tried that yet.
Really, see, it's, yeah, I have it hanging. I have it hanging here.
What scent have you got? Sugar Fairy.
Yeah, obviously. Purely because they aren't doing a Lucy Pastorelli one in the big bag nail order.
No, yeah.
This is metal. I didn't know that when I bought it. It was metal.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I got really
Awesome.
excited. Yeah, I need the Lucy Pastorelli one in a big bag because I often find myself using it as a body spray.
Just spray it everywhere.
Fucking, I spray it on my walls. I spray it all over the place because I'm like, everyone's going to smell that. So I just need that in a large sanitizer spray bag. So, but I love that. I have to say. Oh my goodness, I can't get this out. Where is it? Oh, here it is. This is my spare one. Like a bag of sanitizer spray.
Wow.
It's just made my life
Life changing.
Yeah.
And cheaper.
It is cheaper, and I like buying in bulk because it works out cheaper. So that's what it is. This week is customizing your tools to fit you, and big bags of sanitizer spray because they saved my life and saved my hand.
Love that.
So I'm not like that every 2 seconds. Yeah.
I love that.
Can we do a shout out?
We are, yes. I was literally going to say that will bring us nicely onto our last section, which is to share somebody that we really love at the moment and something that we are finding very, very useful. So I'm going to let you announce this one because you actually introduced me to it. So I feel like it's only right that you lead this one.
My little queen, yeah, Lynn's. So Lynn's is amazing. Okay, she is Black Canvas Nails. She also has the Black Canvas Society, which is for like, it's a membership, but it's like for beginners. Though you can join no matter where you are, but it's mostly sort of beginners to mid sort of career techs with a lot of business advice, a lot of mindfulness stuff, a lot of like we get one-to-ones with her. There's a lot of nail art in there. There's a lot of like motivational stuff. She has so much information in there, and she's so relatable, and she's so kind, and she's just like us. And to be quite honest, she has listened to me cry quite a few times on a one-to-one call with her.
Oh,
and she's had to tolerate me just being like like, oh my god, why did my face do that? But it's just, she has been such a big supporter and a big motivator, and truly she doesn't gatekeep anything. If you've got a question, she will answer that question, or she will find someone to answer that question.
Yeah.
The guest chats that we have on a call every month are amazing. I've had, like, is it Jack Harper? Is it Harper? Is it Harper? Jack? I don't know. I need to look it up. We had Jack in. He was phenomenal. Like, so good. We've had Shan from Clogasmic doing a talk. Oh my god, I listen to Shan every week. Like, I am obsessed with her podcast. We've had Shan coming in and talk. Like, we've got who have we got this week?
We've got Jay. We've got Jay from Jay Nows, and she runs. Is it Love JXY?
I'm terrible with usernames and actual people names, but I know exactly who Jay is. Yes.
But yes, yeah. I'm really looking forward to that one because I love her work.
Yeah.
She's the one. You remember when I was telling you about the nail tech that like has like tattooists and stuff in her studio when we were talking about it? That's her, in Manchester. Yeah, amazing.
Yes.
Just that her work's
amazing.
Phenomenal. So I'm very excited about that. But yeah, obviously I've only been a part of the Black Canvas Society for a month because I joined, obviously. Yeah, well, I joined, didn't I, for Jack's talk because I really wanted to listen to Jack's content masterclass.
Which was amazing, by the way.
Yeah, I learned some really good stuff from that. And then obviously I've had like my first one-to-one with Linz and stuff, and she was so helpful. Like you say, like she just doesn't gatekeep anything. Like she was just an open book with like helping with like my social media and like trying to grow clients. She was just brilliant. Yeah, it's been so valuable so far.
Yeah. Like the value that I'm getting every month is. Did you just sneeze again? Night
Hmm.
night. Um, the value that I just feel that she is so positive and so helpful, but so
Hmm.
realistic as well. So she's not
Yes.
going to be like, yeah, you can totally achieve like £1 million a year. She'll be like, shut up, bitch, just do your best. And that's what I love
Yeah.
about her. Yeah, so that's who I would like to shout out. That some weeks it'll be like a nail art technique. Some weeks it'll be like someone's done
Yep.
an amazing builder gel. Just it's blown me away just seeing that simple builder gel being done. Sometimes it'll be a brand. Sometimes it'll be
Yeah.
whatever. Sometimes
That's
it'll
it.
just be
Just
me doing a
something
done.
something we've loved this
Yeah.
week. And yeah. So her Instagram is Black Canvas Nails Bournemouth.
Yes, because she moved
But
from the Midlands to
we will
Bournemouth.
put the links for everything in the show notes.
Oh my god, in the journal.
I feel so special saying that. But yeah, we will link everything. We will link all the things that you need, and yeah, highly recommend you become a member because it's very, very helpful.
Even if you don't become a member, just go and say hi to Lynn's because she's awesome.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
we're not
100% just follow her
being
because
paid
I
to
love
promote
her.
anything. Yeah, we're not.
No,
She has
yeah.
no idea that we're doing this, by the way. She has.
No, 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 no. And yeah, her nail art is incredible. I love her nail art.
Yeah,
She's really she loves she's very arty nail
yeah.
tech, isn't she? She loves
She's an
art
emo
and
girl at
yeah.
heart.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. She's an alternative nail tech.
She's going to the nail order event as well. I'm so excited.
Is she?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah. So
Oh
excited.
my God, that is brilliant news. I can't
Yeah,
wait to meet her like face to face.
I
That's
know.
amazing.
I'm going to be so
Love that.
so awful. I'll be like, oh, I can't talk. I'm too excited. You're gonna have to hold me
I know,
back.
yeah. You'll be like I was over Chelsea at Maisie's.
I know. Oh, I think it's Chelsea going. I'm looking forward to meeting. I've
Yes.
met Chelsea,
Yeah,
but I'm
yeah,
looking
yeah.
forward to seeing her.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. She's got a stall. I think there's Chelsea's there. Nails Lux is there, which I'm quite excited
Nails. Oh yeah.
to see some of
Yes.
their bag.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I
Yeah,
quite
yeah,
want
they're
the
gonna be
brushes.
there. Jay's gonna be there. Love
Oh, amazing.
JXY. She's gonna be there.
It's cute. The
Lucy Pastorelli's gonna
story.
be there. Nail Story Co. Polish Pad.
Right. Maybe I can
Yeah,
campaign Lucy Pastorelli and Nail Order all at once, just to get
yeah.
big
Just
san-
bombard
just
them.
give me
Bombard them about
just
the
give me the
sponsorship.
sanitizer bag, bro. That's all I want. Just make it for me. You can send me two a month. We'll be good. Yeah, I'll be fine.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there'll be so many people there. I'm so excited. I can't wait.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I
we
can't wait.
wittered on again for an hour. This was meant to
We
be like
have.
30
We've gone
minutes.
over an hour.
30
I know
minutes.
poor Lola's waiting to have her roots done.
And her hair's black. So,
Bless her.
because Susie isn't just a nail tech, she's also a hairdresser and a
I know, yeah.
general dog bully.
Hairstylist.
Yeah, I know. I
Hairstylist.
can't wait to get my hands on your
She's
hair.
gonna
I'm
do my hair.
so
I'm
excited.
so excited. I can't believe that you didn't. I can't believe that you didn't just say no. I can't do that. Piss off. You're taking the piss.
Because it's not difficult. You're fucking weirdo.
Like when I was looking at him, I was like, she is gonna hate me.
Shut
And then you were
up.
just like, yeah, easy. I can do that in half an hour. Like what? Yeah, I can't wait. I'm so
It's not
excited.
my fault. I can twiddle my fingers. Like a fucking goblin, mate. Right,
Yay.
Lily, can you sign us out of
She's
this?
been very needy.
Wait, I got
Thanks for
running
watching,
away.
guys.
Hi, baby.
Let us know what else you want to see in the comments, guys, and we will see you again next week.
Yeah, maybe a bit later.
Bye.
Love you guys. Oh, my bingo wings are out again. Bye.